Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truth that once.
Hey guys, it's Jegel here today, or JegelXIV, or, you know, the guy who plays Final Fantasy way too much, to talk about something that I've been doing for the last couple months, and I'm pretty excited to share about. It's something that I felt great shame about before, but now I'm feeling really good about it, as weird as that sounds. Yeah, so what happens when someone like me, who's been playing Final Fantasy online for 18 years, plays a different MMO? It went a little something like this.
Choice is up to you. It doesn't matter what you do. And on Azeroth will never be alone. We are the world of warcraft.
Okay guys, no, but seriously, for the last couple months, I returned to World of Warcraft, so just to give you guys a little bit of my history with this game, I was really hardcore into Final Fantasy XI in the early 2000s when I was just a young lad. Super addicted to it. I'm talking like skipped sleeping a lot of nights and stayed up all night grinding levels with people in Japan so I could max out characters before I went to school the next day. It was really intense. Anyway, let's fast forward to 2004. World of Warcraft is about to launch. I pre-order it. I get the game. I play it a little bit. Never took a character to max level in vanilla. Stopped playing pretty quickly and went back to Final Fantasy XI. Let's fast forward another couple years. We have the Burning Crusade coming out. I did get into Burning Crusade. I played Burning Crusade a little more heavily, but not anything super hardcore. Stopped again, back to Final Fantasy XI. Fast forward again, Wrath of the Lich King comes out. I went all in on Wrath of the Lich King. I played it like crazy. It is still to this day one of my favorite states an MMO has ever been in of all time, and that's just my opinion. I know that may be unpopular, but it's how I feel. I played Lich King like crazy. Was raiding in Naxxramas. Trial of the Crusader was one of my favorite fights. I did Icecrown Citadel. Loved it. Was hooked on Wrath of the Lich King. Cataclysm comes out. Kills the game for me. I quit. I go back to Final Fantasy XI. I stopped playing Final Fantasy XI some years later and kind of took a break from gaming. I had other things going on in my life, and eventually I picked up Final Fantasy XIV, got hooked, and here we are today on my YouTube channel talking about it a couple times a week. Never thought of going back to playing another MMO because I've always been very content with Final Fantasy XIV. It provides a lot of the things I'm looking for in an MMO. But I got back in touch with one of my really good friends from high school that moved away, and I haven't seen in a long time, and he was still playing WoW from back in the day when we were kids, and I decided, you know what, I still have an account, I've got characters that are almost max level, I'll jump on and play. Mind you, this was 2 months ago probably, so I started playing WoW again when all the normal people quit. So we're kind of in this lull where all the big raiding guilds and everybody are on a break, waiting for a pre-patch, waiting for Shadowlands, right? And here I am trying to grind my necklace, Azerite, essences, corruption. It was not fun, guys, let me tell you. Being a new player, a returning player coming back to WoW was an absolutely terrible experience for me. If it was not for my friend and his guild, who were really nice and helpful, even though I was sucking and struggling with a lot of things in the game because I was so far behind, I just couldn't wrap my head around everything I needed to do. And they were really helpful and carried me a lot. So shout out to them if any of you guys are watching or see this video. I appreciate you, and thank you for keeping me interested in this game because it paid off. So now, as you guys know, Shadowlands has been delayed and pre-patch is live, and I am absolutely loving pre-patch. It feels absolutely great. The corruption's removed from the game, so the work I did getting my essences was at least worth it. And the game feels really good. The classes are feeling a bit more balanced right now. Of course, there's some things that are wrong. As always, you know, not everything's going to be perfect. But yeah, I have to say that the new player experience was not good. I think it's a lot better now with pre-patch and the introduction of Exile's Reach and the new leveling areas. But it's got me really hooked on the game right now. I've got about 8 max level characters now, and I have been raiding, I've been running Mythic Pluses, I've been doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm really having a good time. However, Shadowlands is coming, and we do know that they're introducing some very complicated systems with soulbinds and covenants and talent lockouts, and it's not looking good, guys, to be honest. It's making me really nervous. So the good news is, hey, if Shadowlands does suck, we've always got Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV has been a consistently good MMO, and it's only gotten better since it came out. So I'm going to go ahead and keep playing WoW and feed my addiction and just enjoy this while it lasts, because I know a lot of times with games like this, it's not permanent. You know, they kind of play in seasons. So if you guys have been, you know, feeling the content drought in Final Fantasy and are looking to check out something else, maybe check out World of Warcraft. Check out pre-patch. See what you think about Shadowlands. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, I don't know, but this has just been my experience and I really wanted to share it. I think there's a lot of things that could be worked on at this point, because like I said, WoW was not in a good state when I returned, and the future is not looking very good right now, especially with, we keep seeing every day more and more news about Blizzard employees leaving the company. So I don't know if this is something that was worth investing money or time into. I may be a fool, but I'm having a lot of fun playing right now with my friends, and I just really wanted to share that and you know, see what you guys thought, see if you felt the same way, or if you've ever tried a different game and if it, you know, compared to you. But anyway, thanks for coming by the channel and listening to me ramble and checking out the video. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.